Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial by your local resident dumb butt. I'm going to be showing you guys how to cosplay hawks, and this is a makeup tutorial, so nothing with the wings or anything like that. If you want a wing tutorial, there are a lot of really good ones out there. I can probably link you to one that I used. But I personally can't make one because my wings are falling apart, and if I told you guys how to make wings and then yours fell apart, that'd be a problem. Anyway, you're going to want to start off by throwing your wig cap on and putting in your contacts because you don't want to cry your makeup off in the middle of it by putting your contacts in, and you don't want to have your hair in your face or wipe your makeup off putting on the wig cap halfway through. So yeah, get your wig caps, get your makeup, get ready to rock and roll because that's what we're about to do. I have to refilm the first step because I made a little oopsie when trying to record it the first time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our beauty blender. This is a knockoff that I got from Walmart. Works great though. I like it a lot. And then we're gonna take some BB cream. This is e.l.f. BB cream. It has sunscreen and lotion in it, and I use it because it has light, full coverage. I mean like partial coverage, but it covers really well for me. So I like to use that instead of foundation and concealer. If you want to use foundation and concealer, you're more than welcome to, but again, you can find that at a drugstore and it'll be no problem. So yeah, if you want something light to be able to wear all day at a con without clogging your pores, I definitely recommend BB cream. So for this next step, I'm using the Kiss Brow Powder and Brow Wax set. It's got a darker shade and a lighter shade. And then I'm also using the small smudge brush from e.l.f. To do them. And there are lots of ways you can do Hawks' eyebrows, and there's a lot of freedom you can take, so just kind of go with the flow that you want, but I definitely don't recommend blocking them out. They're very feathery, so that's what they're supposed to look like. So just go for something like that if you want to follow my tutorial. So after I do the lighter powdered thing going on, I go in with a darker color to add some highlight and stuff because, you know, we don't want, or low lights rather, stupid. We want some contrast in there, and we want to make it darker than this gingery mess we have going on. It would work with my natural hair because I am a ginger, but not in this case. When you're applying, it's all about pressure, otherwise you'll end up with a really dark, just straight outline, kind of like this one here, which you can easily fix by bringing it out with your fingers, but if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to mess up in the first place, I recommend pushing and then flicking up and bringing it away, and that's what I've been doing, as you could see in the last clip. And then, if you're looking for a darker eyebrow, I would recommend using the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner and Gel Cream. It's eyebrow cream, I think. And brow cream, yep. In medium brown, it's this shade. It's what I use if I'm going all day at a convention. I normally do that because I don't want the light feathery look, I want it dark and dramatic. But the same rule applies for application. You're going to want to push down and flick up. So, since we're on facial hair, the next step is the beard. Sometimes I do it fluffier, sometimes I do it darker. This time I'm going to be doing it darker with the aforementioned brow pomade. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to do it with 3 lines right here, 3 lines right here, and 3 lines right here. You can choose to use the brow powder from before and go over with a lighter shade and then a darker shade over here and here as well. But the first method is kind of what I prefer because it looks straight out of the manga. So, as you can see, and as you know, my tutorials are always a little like iffy, like we're always, you know, improvising, I decided to do more than 3 lines right here, quite obviously. And you can do yours more even if you want. I'm kind of a fan of just like the shaggy beard look. I don't know. But like, if you want your chicken nugget to look a certain way, then you go for it. That's not on me, that's on you. You do whatever you want with this. Creative liberty, bitch. Next is the eyeliner. So I'm gonna try to get a kind of close-up view. Wow. A close-up view of my, you know, eyeballs so that you guys can kind of see the shape that I do. If not, then we'll survive without it, but I'll try to see if I can get my camera to close up on it. And basically you're just gonna repeat the same thing with the other eye. What I do is I pay close attention to these parts to make sure that it's even on both eyes. But what I'm gonna do next is curl my eyelashes because they kind of slant down sometimes, but they're really long. So I wanna make sure they get out of the way. And sometimes when I don't curl my eyelashes for some reason, they like, I see a gap between the eyeliner and the mascara, and I don't know if that's anybody else, but I hate when that happens to me. And I'm not about to do like Hawk's poor justice in the one tutorial I'm ever gonna make. So, gang. So, next, we're gonna do our eye junk. I mean, you know, like our mascara. So, I use Lash Sensational by Maybelline, and this is probably like my favorite eyelash stuff, mascara. I can't remember for the life of me, but it's my favorite one I've ever used. So I don't see any reason to stop using it. It doesn't have any clumps. That's the biggest thing for me. And it makes them real long and pretty, so. The final part of this tutorial, I'm going to be doing the bottom line of my eyeballs, and that's our last step. So if you don't want to do it, you can totally skip it. But yeah, I always like to do my waterline because it just makes his eyes look more fierce and more like, so he's a bird. You gotta want to get those like, you know, those like hawk eyes. I don't know what to call it, but you get the point. Like, you get the point. You don't want big anime eyes. You want, like, you know, some fierce. Something fierce. And I got so caught up in my fierceness that I forgot to say that what I'm using is Lovesick Let It Glide Jumbo Eye Pencil, which I got from Hot Topic, like, 3 years ago. So, use any gel liner if you have gel. That'll stay there and it won't move. But definitely not least, you're gonna grab your wig. Yeah, so this is one I styled all by myself. It's an Arta Katie, so it's a lace front, and it's in dark ash blonde. And what I did is I basically teased up these front pieces really, really intensely and separated them from the rest of the hair. And then I took a straightener to the back and curled it up. So I'll show you guys what it looks like on me. So I'm trying to get like the full thing in here. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is what it looks like. This is it. This is the wig. I do commissions, so shameless shout out to me. So if you need a Hawks wig and you don't have one, you know, you could always come to me. So I got you. But depends on if commission slots are open. And then finally, I just wanted to say that yes, the wig is from Arta. All of the products we use today, you can find at the drugstore. And or Walmart, wherever you go, except for the Hot Topic gel liner. That's literally the only thing, and you can find an easy substitute there. And then the contacts are from Contact Lens Hub. I believe they're called Werewolf, something along those lines, but you can find it on their website. This is not sponsored by them, but they are a very inexpensive contact lens company that I personally trust a lot, but they don't do sponsorships. So yeah, this is the tutorial. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any other tutorial requests, you just let me know. I'll get to them. Yeah, I'm more than happy to do whatever videos you guys want me to, because I'm always really low on creativity, and I just want to provide you guys with the best cosplay tutorials that I can, because mine are always relatively affordable. Sometimes I use maybe a Morphe palette, but I'll never be pulling $100 products on you guys. So yeah, that's the gist. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. You don't have to, no obligation. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. My Instagram is bloodfeathers with a Z at the end. And yeah, that's it.